Hi, it's Don. Today's post is titled, Inflation Has Ended. Much like my article on time travel now being a certainty, this post now proclaims that inflation is over. Looking as though the recent price inflation was a cause of transitory effects on products, that pesky supply and demand issue so prevalent in the equation, too few products being chased by too much demand. You need only point to two relevant facts to see that I am right. First and foremost is gasoline prices. There can be no denying that it is much less costly to fill up your gas tank, assuming you don't have an EV or don't drive at all. That's the easy part. Second, all you need to do is look at the price of avocados. That's right, avocados. A few months ago, I read an article that said the supply of those bright green, at least when they're not too ripe, fruit or berry or vegetable, were no longer having supply chain issues. And, as I've said about myself on several occasions, they're back, baby. It might not be as obvious as at the grocery store as you need to look deeply into their pricing schemes. Almost immediately, I saw sale signs for that scrumptious little pod. When the sale signs disappeared, the price remained the same. In other words, the price had been permanently reduced. Sneaky little gnomes they are. Not keeping track of other products as closely, I can't confirm that this new pricing scheme has been used for other items on the shelves, though I did see a few more sale signs than I'm used to seeing. So maybe it's happening throughout the store. One last thing to keep in mind. Inflation is kept on a year-over-year basis, starting in 2023. Before that, it was every 2 years. What that means is that if prices don't increase at all in 2023, then inflation will be a big fat zero. Even if prices never went down from their rise in 2022, we're still feeling the effects. But it allows those that wield the pen to take credit for inflation subsiding or even ending. Should prices fall, then you have deflation. Should that occur, you run the risk of recession, another nasty term that is batted around to strike fear into our hearts. Not wanting to risk teaching economics 101, I'm not a licensed educator, and in reality is much more complicated than I've described, I think I'll end the lesson for today. Just bear in mind that gasoline is now cheaper, but more importantly, for those avocado toast and guacamole eaters out there, avocado prices coming down means that you can partake much more often than in the past. Aren't you glad I enlightened you? Cheers.